Hello everybody, welcome back to Regrowth. Look, I'm a farmer! Look at all the crops! I've been spending way too much time playing with these crops. It's actually kind of fun. I mean, it's a little bit tedious in some sense, but it's kind of cool doing the crossbreeding and the mutations and all that kind of stuff. Not sure exactly why I find it to be so fascinating, but I do. It's crazy. All right, let's go ahead and finish up some quests. So to show you exactly, or show you how much I've done, where are we at here? This one, no, this one, nope, this one, there we go. Open, look at it. I got all of these seeds, all of them. Pumpkin seeds, done. Cucumber seeds, done. Sweet corn seeds, done. Chili, done. Melon, done. Blackberries, done. Artichoke, done. Snowbell, done. Wolfsbane, raspberry, blueberry, tomato, strawberry, grape. All done. Craziness. That's right. I have been cropping and mutating my booty off. All right, let's just go ahead and throw as many of these in here as I can just to get them out of my inventory. I'll throw some over here as well because we're not going to mess around with that. And I'm still working on getting crops up to perfect, 10, 10, 10 seeds. I managed to do it with pumpkin, and Agricraft does change how pumpkins grow. These are pumpkin seeds in 10, 10, 10, and you harvest them with the right click like you do any of the other seeds, so you don't need the blank space next to them in order to grow like you do in vanilla Minecraft. So it's pretty cool. And that takes care of all of these quests. That's pretty neat, I think. Which one was that? This was this one here. So there are more quests that have not been unlocked yet, so that should be interesting to see what comes up. So let's go up to this one. Now, I've started this quest, and yeah, this one, yeah, the first part of this required an oak bookcase, which I've done, and the second part requires a bookbinder, which I've done. So we can claim that reward, we get some experience drops and some books. And so then what I'm going to look at, tooled up with knowledge. These are all the books that have to do with Tinker's Construct. The only one I don't have is the Mighty Smelting book, and that's just because I haven't actually started building a smeltery yet. So I'm going to wait on that one. This one is the Witchcraft Herbology book, and let's see what it takes to build that. I think I already was looking at it earlier. See, a red, a yellow, black dye, a stick, and a book. So let's head over to my flower garden over here and see if I have both a red and yellow flower. I do, one of each, there we go. So that will allow me to make the herbology book. I think I should have some sticks back here. Oh, I've built a house, in case you couldn't see. In between. Oh! Why are you in my house? Go away. Ah! These things are so deadly. They hurt so badly. Oh, man. Holy crow. How did you get in my house? It's supposed to be safe in there. Okay, you're dead. Is there another one in here? I hope not. Okay, well, that made me jump. Holy moly. They shouldn't... There's no place to spawn in here. Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, well, I can't do anything about that now. So, what did I need again? I need a book. I'm going to need an ink sac, and I need a stick. So I can come over here for the stick, and I can come over here for the ink sac. Perfect. So this should allow me to make the herbology book. Good. And we'll go to the quests, and... oh, we get nature essence. Alright, that's good. What's next? Okay, so I know I can't do this one. So I want to do this one here. This is the Cartography Basics. And as you say, it says here, you're getting sick of getting lost in this terrain, which looks very much the same no matter which way you turn. Picking up the trait of cartography might be a wise move. You use maps to survey area. When placed flat on a surface, such as a frame, you can use a drafting compass to mark points of interest on them too. Pity these marks fade rapidly as the map folds. I'm not exactly sure what that means. I have not used this stuff. I believe this is from the Bibliocraft mod. Yes. So flint tool rods, flint sticks. Okay. Let me go see if I can make this stuff, and if I do, I'll be right back. Okay, I have the drafting compass, an oak map frame, and an empty map. And so that will allow me to complete this task, which will give me some more empty maps and a book. So I can claim that reward. And this one is the Atlas. The scope of a map for recording your surveying of the world doesn't cut it. You think you might be able to collate multiple maps in a single tome, the Atlas. By carrying around a drafting compass in it too, you should be able to mark locations of interest on the fly too. Okay, so let's see what it takes to make an atlas. Like so, there we go. And can't be a slotted book? An oak wood label. Okay, that might not be too hard. Paper, empty map, drafting compass. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so there we have the atlas. And so that should complete that. And I'll get some more empty maps. Cool. And doesn't go on from there. Now, I believe with the atlas, if you right click it, oops. Yeah, you right click it and open it up. You get various zoom levels, auto center, auto creating. I think I want to put that like that. And then these empty maps you put in like so. And yeah, I believe so. Now it will generate a map. There you can see me on the right hand side there in my little house. And that's the map that it's created. So this is the system that the ModPack designer has decided is what he thinks is appropriate for the theme of this ModPack and the world that you're in. So instead of using a mini map, you would use this atlas. It's kind of cool. Again, I don't entirely know how you're supposed to use it, but it seems to work okay. I mean, kind of gives you an idea of what's around you. And as you explore, it uses up these maps and it just kind of creates them as you go along. At least that's how I think that it works. Okay, so we've done that. I already know I can't do that one. So let's go back. Let's go back to this. Where are we at here? Oh, okay. Let's go talk about Botania. So I did discover definitively that this dead wood will not turn into the living wood. So probably, I'm glad that I tried it just to make sure, but I was pretty sure that it wouldn't work. So we can get rid of all of that. I've made quite a bit of the living rock and the living wood, as you can see. So we can go ahead and that finishes this quest. We'll take floral fertilizer. So what's next here? Oh yes, the Horn of the Wild, that's useful, and making day blooms. So that's getting started with Botania. So I'll work on that before I'll probably work on that in between episodes. Okay, we already looked at that one. We've made this. I still need to find an ocean. What do we got here? Okay, so this allows us to make various different things. So let's go back up here and let's go ahead and put some stuff away for right now. And let's go ahead and look at these quests. So let's start with this one, the super crafting frame. What does this take? There we go. super item frame, super void frame, super crafting frame. Crafting table surrounded by sticks. Well, that doesn't seem too difficult. We can go like that. Oh, that's not going to give me a, that's not going to do it. Okay. So what I need is one of these. I need to fix my axe first, repair it. Good, and then that will give me crafting table. I don't know why I'm getting an achievement for that, because I've done that before. And we'll do that, and we get the super crafting frame. And we can hang that on the... we can hang it on the wall right here if we want. The super crafting frame will... let's see. You put in a recipe here. So let's put in a recipe for, say... let's just do something very simple. I don't know how much I will actually use this, but let's put in a recipe here for chests. Okay, and so now if you right click on this, you will make a chest using what's in your inventory. So you can see I used 8 of the wood and I made a chest, and I can do that as many times as I want. So you can make as many of these super crafting frames as you want. Put them wherever. It's useful for something that you're going to make a lot of. Not necessarily a lot of, but something that you want to be able to easily go up to, hit right click, and you'll get that particular item. You can also put a chest near the super crafting frame, and it will pull items out of the chest to make whatever it is. So let's take that off of there. And can I put it like that? Let me see. And so what you do is you tell this to pull, well, it's set to pull from inventory. But let's go ahead and make this again. So it's set to make that. And if I right click it, missing ingredient. Okay, so maybe it has to be directly on the chest, like so. So let's try this again. And we go like that. Okay, put these back in. If I right click that, there you go. I got a chest, and it would have used the dead wood that's in here. So useful, maybe. It, you know, just kind of depends on what you're doing, but you can definitely set these up in various locations to help you. It's not quite auto crafting, but it keeps you from having to do the recipe over and over once you've set it up. Okay, so we've made one of those. We get 4 more, so we can use those in various locations if we want. And let's see. Okay, the work table. Let's make a work table. What do we need for that? From forestry, I just need a crafting table, a book, and a chest. So we've got a chest. We've got books. What did I do with all my books? Did I put them over here? I did. So we'll take out a book, and again we'll make one of these, go like that. Oops. And it's this, and a book. And that is the work table. So because this is from forestry, you've probably seen this before, but the work table looks like this. And if you make something in a work table, let's do something like this. Oops. Went to the chest. You can make that and put the inventory in here, and then you can make a chest. And you'll see it over here. And what it does is it's remembering it. So let's make this like so. And I can make crop sticks, which I don't really need them, but I was just using that as an example. And if you click this, it will return that. If you click that, it will return that. This will remember the last 9 items that you craft in the work table. And so you can quickly and easily call back a recipe that you have previously used in the last 9 times in the work table. So that's fairly convenient. Little more convenient than maybe this, but I think it's just a matter of how you work and how you craft and what you do as far as which one of those you might find more useful. Let's see, what's next? Oops, I forgot to claim the reward. I get some saplings. All right, I'll just put them away. What's next? The Waypoint compass. Bags. Can I make a white bag? That might be a good thing to show. Okay, I don't have any wool. I've made a bed, as you can see here, which requires 3 wool, and I made that with string from spiders. So, and I have 2 pieces of string left, so obviously I don't have a lot of string to make all of the wool. So we're not going to worry about making a bag, but pretty much what it looks like, it allows you to carry more inventory. No big deal. Let's go ahead and make this compartment here. So this says, in an effort to organize your storage a little better, you've managed to design a variant of chest you've taken to calling a compartment. The compartment contains multiple small inventories which can be labeled with a name, color, and icon for easier identification and navigation. Now I have no idea what this thing is. I've never seen compartment. So 4 chests, a book, and looks like 4 stone buttons, which is kind of strange. I don't think I have any stone. Do I have stone? I do not. So, alright, let me cook up some stone and then we'll explore this particular thing. Okay, compartment. There we go. Now, like I said, I've never seen this. I don't know. To activate, hold down the tab key and mouse over controls. Tabs that divide the inventory in sections. Each one can be labeled separately. Click here with an item to change the color, who is the owner. I'm not sure that I understand what the point of this is. Oh, okay, well, so if I put that there, and say that there, and that there, and that there. Five, 10, 15, 20. There's 25 times 4 is 100 storages. A regular chest holds 27. So a little less than 4 times as much. And I suppose you could do that. Okay, well, I mean, at the heart, it's basically a large amount of storage in a 1 block space. But I see what they mean about being able to color code it, I guess. But I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how useful that might be. I guess I could find some ways to use it. I'll have to think about that one a little bit more. Ooh, those particle effects are weird. Can I not break this? Oh, I gotta use a pull. Ah, I just destroyed it. Well, that was a waste. Oh, well, I was supposed to use a pickaxe and I didn't see that until it was too late. Oh, well, it happens. What are you gonna do? All right, what's next in this quest book here? So that's the compartment. Oh, well, I get 7 more for my reward, so I've got some more I can use later. I'm gonna put those away until I can figure out a good way to use them. The better chest. Okay, so this is the improved stone chest. And how is this made? Wood, wool. I don't have any wool because, again, I don't have enough string. So we're going to ignore that one for now. Let's make the oak drawers. Oops, oak drawers. Let's see how those are made. Oak drawers 1 by 2. I think that's this one. Okay, so 2 chests and wood. So 1, 2, and some oak wood. So we just do this real quick. There we go. We got 2 oak drawers. So we only needed 1, and we get 4 more. Now this says The storage of the drawers is divided evenly between slots of the drawer. A full block set of drawers has a capacity of 32 stacks of items, so it has 2 drawers. It can hold up to 16 stacks in each. Not entirely sure what that means, but if I put that down and all of those went in there, is this? Oh, I see. Okay. So these are each drawers, and this shows what they have. So if I have, can I put more than 64? I could put 80. So it looks like you could put a bunch of stuff into the drawers. So, okay, interesting. Interesting. I'll figure out a way to maybe figure out how to use those in a better way than what I know how right now. Put that away. Okay, so that's this one, and when your drawers just aren't big enough, you need upgrades. Start by making a blank upgrade, then turning it into the upgrade you want to apply. Storage upgrades don't have to be applied in any particular order. So that's going to upgrade those storage drawers. Switching metals between block, ingot, and nugget form gets kind of annoying. Fortunately, you discovered a drawer mechanism that will convert between the 3 states as you desire. Place your ingots, blocks, nuggets of the same type in the drawer and withdraw whichever one you want in the normal manner. The metals will auto-convert to whichever level you try and pull out. I could see that as being useful, okay, but we can work on that later. The bags and then barrels. I think pretty much everybody is familiar with the barrels, so I'm not going to make these on camera. I'll make those, and then this is obviously the upgrades for them. So that's interesting. This quest here has to do with this, which is the fish, which I still haven't found an ocean, and this, which is the bees. So I'll have to look into that, about doing that. This was the one for the seeds, which we've already done. That one's blank, and that one is blank. So as you can see, my next steps are essentially looks like I'm gonna have to get started with Botania. It looks like that's where it wants me to go on this level here, and so I'm going to be making some day blooms to get started generating the mana. I can make the Horn of the Wild. For some reason, I thought the Horn of the Wild required... okay, it just requires a pasture seed and some living wood. So that'll be able to make that. So I'll be able to do that. And I think that I will do that right now while I'm thinking about it. So we'll go down here, we'll take some living wood, and I know I have some extra pasture seeds. I found quite a few of them. And we can go here, do that, and there's the Horn of the Wild. So let's go ahead and complete that task. And so now we need to make the day bloom. So the day blooms are 2 yellows, an orange, and a light blue. So let's go ahead and make a day bloom. 2 oranges, a yellow, and a light blue. And I think I have some seeds that I accidentally left over here. I don't know if I want to use those just yet. Let me put those in here, and I'll use one of these seeds, which I know are only 1 ones. So... alright, so we're going to need 2 yellow, 1 orange, and 1 light blue. So first we'll get the petals like so. And like so. And I'm going to go ahead and just make 2 of them because I know I'm going to need them anyway. So there's no point, even though the quest only requires that I make 1. It's, you know, I might as well go ahead and make 2 because I know I'm going to need them. So let's go ahead and make these real quick. 2 yellow, and I should have done this a little bit better. Light blue, orange. So there's 1 day bloom. And then 2 yellow, light blue, orange. And then that's 2 day blooms. So go to the quest book. That's done. I can get day blooms or nightshades. I'll go ahead and take more day blooms. They're a little more reliable than the nightshades. So next I need to make a Wand of the Forest and the mana spreader, diluted mana pools. Obviously, as I said, I will be working towards getting Botania up and running. But I think maybe that'll do it for this particular episode. I just wanted to show you what I've been doing and accomplishing. Obviously been doing a lot of farming and been enjoying that perhaps a little bit too much, but next I'll get started with go ahead and getting Botania going. I need to find a place to put the Botania stuff, which could be an effort all in itself. Probably should find a, well, I guess maybe I just need to clear out this area and put it here. I'll probably just do that. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully there'll be a little bit more interesting videos coming up. I know these first several videos aren't too terribly interesting, as it's just, you know, doing these little quests that are just getting started with what's going on. Obviously, hopefully anyway, there'll be a little bit more entertainment coming, or a little more action or excitement coming eventually down the line. But these first episodes are obviously showing how to get going, how to get a source of food and the various plants, and getting started with Botania is obviously going to be the next thing. So I'm going to work on that and the quests, and I will come back in the next episode having built something with Botania. But anyway, as I said already, and I'm starting to ramble on, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. Leave me a comment and tell me what you think, and I will see you in the next episode.